Have you ever caught your cat staring into the distance like it's reliving a tragic love story? Or collapsing onto the floor like the weight of the world is just too much? Then you, my friend, are living with a feline drama star. Today, we're diving headfirst into the hilarious world of cats acting like they're in a drama movie. Grab your popcorn and maybe a tissue, because this is about to get emotional. The flop heard around the world. It always starts with the flop. You know what I mean? Your cat is walking around perfectly fine and then suddenly collapses like it just received devastating news. A betrayal, perhaps? A lost love? Number. It's because you wouldn't share your sandwich. That floor flop? That's not laziness, that's art. That's emotional surrender. The betrayal stare. Then there's the stare. You did something unforgivable, like moving them from your laptop. Or worse, you didn't fill their bowl the second it hit empty. Now they sit across the room, their eyes piercing your soul, silent, judging, hurt. It's the face of a noble hero who's been betrayed by the one they trusted most. You. And yes, they expect an apology. When they stare into nothing, ever find your cat just gazing into the void? Staring at the wall like they're remembering something painful from a past life? That's not zoning out, that's deep internal conflict. They're acting out the climax of their personal drama arc, probably titled something like The Day the Birds Flew Away. Slow motion escapes. You try to pet them, but they walk away slowly, not in a rush. Number. They want you to feel it. That majestic exit is not avoidance. It's a performance. Their tail flicks in slow motion like a curtain call. You had your chance, it says. And now, I must go, but know this. I loved you once. The collapse of despair. Sometimes your cat will just fall right onto the floor, dramatically, right in your path. No reason. Just boom. A theatrical faint. And if you step over them like it's nothing, oh, you've committed the greatest crime. How dare you ignore such a powerful expression of emotion? They're lying there like, I collapsed for you. The silent cry for help. Imagine this. Your cat sits in front of the window, rain softly tapping the glass, staring outside with a melancholic expression. That's their rainy day scene, their Les Miserables moment. Maybe they miss the bird that used to visit. Maybe they're reflecting on the time you went on vacation and left them with a pet sitter. Either way, they want you to feel something. The you left me scene. You came back from a long day out, and there they are, on the couch, facing the wall, back turned. They heard you come in. They just can't. Where were you when I needed you? Their pose screams. You offer treats. They turn their head just slightly. Too little, too late. The monologue meow. Have you ever heard your cat walk through the house meowing like it's giving a TED talk? That's not aimless noise, that's a monologue. A soliloquy. Shakespearean levels of drama. You're just the audience, lucky enough to witness it. Bonus points if they look at you mid-meow like they're waiting for a response. The dramatic pause. Sometimes, right in the middle of licking their paw or walking across the room, they just freeze, mid-movement, staring off again. What happened? Did they remember something? Are they holding in tears? Are they plotting revenge? No one knows. That pause is pure drama, and they know you're watching, over-the-top reaction to nothing. A single drop of water hits their paw, and suddenly it's chaos. They leap 3 feet in the air, eyes wide, sprinting out of the room like someone yelled, "Cut!" on a film set. They act like you threw boiling lava at them. Why? Because they're committed to the role, even if the role is victim of imaginary danger. Jealousy, the movie pet, another cat, or even a dog. Oh no, now it's war and whiskers. Your cat stares from a distance, tail flicking violently like a scorned lover watching you dance with someone else at the ball. They turn and vanish behind the curtains. You've been disowned. There's no script rewrite that can fix this one. Sleeping like a tragic hero. Why do cats always sleep in positions that look like they've been emotionally defeated? One paw across their face, sprawled out dramatically on the floor, curled into a ball like they're shielding their broken heart. They don't just nap, they suffer beautifully. The mirror scene. Ever see your cat looking into the mirror? That's not vanity. That's a full identity crisis. Who am I? What have I become? Maybe they're contemplating their choices. Maybe they just realized the red dot was never real. Whatever it is, it's intense. That's Oscar reel material. Soundtrack their life. Now imagine pairing all of this with slow piano, orchestral swells, or dramatic violin. Everything your cat does becomes a scene. The flop becomes a fall from grace. The stare becomes a moment of reckoning. The meow becomes a final plea before the storm. You can even add subtitles like Chapter 3, The Fall of Trust. Why we love their drama. But here's the thing. We love this drama. It's what makes cats endlessly entertaining. They express emotions with flair, with elegance, with the kind of passion most actors only dream of. And even if they're not trying to be dramatic, they do it better than anyone else. That's why cat videos dominate the internet. They're not pets, they're performers. The internet knows. If you've been on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube lately, you've seen it. Cats falling in slow motion, reacting to cucumbers like it's a horror film, or howling like they're in a crime documentary. Millions of people can't stop watching because these feline theatrics speak to us on a deep level. They make us laugh, and sometimes they even tug at the heart. Every cat is an actor. Whether you live with a shy cat, a clingy lap cat, or a bold explorer, every cat has their own dramatic signature. Some flick their tail like they're brushing off a villain. Others sigh before falling asleep like they've just finished a 3-act play. Drama is part of their DNA. And lucky for us, the cameras are always rolling. Let's celebrate the chaos. So, the next time your cat gives you a tragic glance, flops on the floor like the world is ending, or slowly turns their back on you in protest, don't be annoyed. Applaud them. Give them a standing ovation, because you're not just living with a pet, you're co-starring in a furry soap opera. In the world of drama, no one does it quite like cats. Their flair for the dramatic, their commitment to every scene, and their sheer unpredictability have made them the reigning stars of the internet. Keep performing, little legends. We're watching, laughing, and loving every second.